What's up guys, it's Maddie. Thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel. I'm so excited to be back on YouTube making videos. I have some super fun ideas for videos that I want to make, and I'm so excited to get serious about this and actually make some videos. Today I'm just filming this chit chat, get ready with me. I created this look for the video because I'm, really going out here to work today and just trying to look as cute as possible. So if you want to keep watching, then keep watching. Do people say that? Just keep watching and get ready with me. Okay, so first I like to go in with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I actually just started using this. James Charles loves it. Jaclyn Hill loves it. Before this, I used the Bare Minerals, something from Bare Minerals, which I liked, but I just wanted to try something new. I like to try out new things because I've never found a foundation that I actually just super love, but I'm so far liking this one. And I'm just going in with a damp beauty blender. I used to not dampen these, but I started doing it and it just helps the foundation honestly lay on smoother. I will say that this foundation is a little like dewy and it'll give you some glow throughout the day. So if you are like oily skin or you don't want to look kind of glowy, if you want like a more matte foundation, this isn't the best because I always have really liked matte looks and matte foundation just because I don't like my face to look super like glowy, but I do like the way this looks on me, and throughout the day you can set it more with like setting powder or whatever to kind of soak up that glow. It's just kind of whatever you prefer, I guess, but this is my first time to really use a foundation that isn't matte. After my foundation, I go in with concealer for my under eyes and just any blemish spots that I have. So this is the Revolution it's the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer, and I like full coverage just because, just to cover up everything. So I use that under my under eyes, and then I kind of go onto my forehead, your T-zone, I think. And then I just kind of put some on my chin because I usually do have some cute little pimples down there. Love that. And then I just use the same damp beauty blender that I just used for my foundation, and then I'll go ahead and put that in. Oh, and when I'm doing that, I'll put it onto my eyelids for kind of like an eyeshadow primer. I do have an eyeshadow primer that I use sometimes, but honestly, I really just use concealer most of the time just because I feel like it's, I don't know, like I could be wrong, but I just feel like it's kind of the same thing, but also like if you're really out here, like you're probably not watching this if you're like trying to actually learn how to use makeup for the first time, but if you are, yeah, this is just the way I do it. So next I'm going to go in with the Lancome translucent setting powder. So I again just use this damp beauty sponge, dip it in to that. So I'm just going to set under my under eyes where I just put that concealer. I just let that sit until I put on my face powder. I know some people don't like just let it sit for a long time, but I kind of just let it soak in there and do whatever it wants to do. It's worked out for me so far, so we're just gonna keep going at it. Okay, so after that, I always go in with the Lorac Pro Contour Kit. This was a shimmer highlight that just broke when I was traveling, so that's always cute. Okay, so I just take this Morphe brush and I contour with it, and I go into the light contour here and just go right below my cheekbones and just kind of try to get a good little snatched look there. Yeah, so I'm going to work. That's what I'm getting ready for right now. So I guess you could say this is like my everyday makeup routine, but I honestly don't wear makeup every day. Just like when I'm going to class, I don't have time for that. Because I go to class at 9 a.m. and that's just not credit cards, so we just don't do that. Yeah, so I guess you could say it's like my everyday like work makeup routine, but I honestly don't wear makeup that much to work either. And if I do, I might like just do my eyebrows at least, because if I don't want to do my makeup, I like to at least do my eyebrows, which I don't do all the time, but my eyebrows just aren't cute if they're not done. I'm a server at a Mexican restaurant, which is fun, but for the most part, I really like it. I really like the people I work with. So that I think is a big thing on like, you could have like the worst job ever. But if you work with good people, then it makes it 10 times better. I definitely will say like there are some customers that come in and just really know how to put a good old fashioned damper on my day, but try not to let that get me down. I might make a video sometime about like, I don't know exactly what it'd be, but like about customers and like working in the food industry, and maybe just like some story times of what has happened with some customers, because some people just really come in there and like to really test me. So I just kind of keep going at that until I feel like it looks good. And then I just go in with the same concealer and put like, I always do like 2 or 3 dots under that, and then I'm gonna blend that out and put in setting powder under that to just kind of carve that out, I guess. I didn't have class today. I actually this semester only have class on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which is super nice, but like Thursdays kind of suck because I have class literally from like 9. I have one class at 9 a.m. then I don't have class again until 3, but then I have class till 9 at night. So it kind of sucks, but I'd rather do that than like go to class every day, like 1 or 2 classes a day. I try to like make my schedules to where I have some days off, just because I just really get over school, and if I don't have to go every day, it's really good for my well-being. So yeah, and I'm only in 12 hours right now because I just switched to my major at the beginning of the semester, and so I kind of screwed myself over when I did that, because when I changed my major, all the classes that I needed to get into were full, so that was cute. So I'm taking 12 hours because I got into one of the classes that I need, and then my minor is Spanish, so I was already in a Spanish class, and then I just needed 2 more like gen eds that I'm taking. So getting those over with. Okay, so next, when I already have like kind of my face done like that, for the most part, I go into my eyebrows, and then I just use this Anastasia brow pencil. It has a little spool. What, you know what I'm talking about. It has one of those, so I just kind of comb out my eyebrows. I actually just plucked my eyebrows. They're not the sister cutest right now, but it's fine. So I use the Anastasia Dip Brow pomade in the shade medium brown. I've had this for actually forever. I probably should get a new one, but whatever. Okay, I know most people do their eyebrows off camera, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do them right on camera so you guys can get the behind the scenes. The way I do it is I start out by like lining the top and the bottom of them to just kind of get my shape, and then I'll go back and fill in. Brows, it's important, you don't want them to be too thin, but you also don't want to have blocky, gross brows. So there's just this fine line that I truly try to reach, and I think that I've kind of got it down, but when you screw them up, sometimes there's just no going back. So I'm gonna really try to make them look decent for this video. Or my YouTube channel, I don't have an exact direction of what I'm gonna do, but I really love to do makeup. I feel like used to, I was kind of like so hesitant to make YouTube videos about beauty because I'm not the best, but I think YouTube is such a great way to just learn a lot and practice. So I think that on this channel, I'm really gonna start just kind of, you know, keep doing makeup, which I love to do, and hopefully I can just grow from it. Okay, so after I like kind of fill those in, I like just take the spoolie part, or the spool, and comb the front. Hey sis! Ah! Oh, this is my roomie. I told her not to listen. This is my studio. Does it look good?
It looks good.
Well, do you want to be introduced to my video?
Sure.
Okay, y'all. Well, y'all have seen Addie in my YouTube channel from the one study abroad video I made.
Yeah.
But this is my sis, Addie.
Hi.
Okay, so after I do my eyebrows, I don't always kind of line them out with concealer to make them more better. But I'm going to today because I just don't feel like they look the best. And I'm just going to kind of line the outside of my brow with that concealer. But then I'll take my beauty blender and kind of blend it out. This left eyebrow never looks as good to me unless it's just a really freaking awesome day. Which I know your brows are supposed to be sisters, not twins, but I like mine to be sisters that look a lot alike. You know, when you think sisters are twins, but they're like, oh, no, we're not twins. We're like 2 years apart. That's how I like my eyebrows to look. I already put that concealer on my eyes, and I'm just going to use that as a primer. I actually recently got the, from Kylie's birthday collection, I got her palette Sippin' Pretty. I think I'm going to do like kind of a pinky look today because why not? So just to kind of set for a base, I'm going to go in with this top left flavor. I just said flavor. Vanilla on vanilla. So I know eyeshadow really gets technical and there's a lot of things about it that just to know. And a lot of times, like, not to do my own horn, but I can make my eyeshadow look pretty decent and people are like, wow, you're really good at makeup. And like, I have practiced a lot, but that doesn't mean a sis knows really all the technical sides to it. So I'm just gonna kind of do some stuff, and if it looks good, then maybe you can try it too. But if it looks bad, then maybe just don't try it. I'm just gonna go right in with my vibrant pink shade, which is in the shade Pretty. It's just this one right here. I love it. And I'm going to start at my outer corner, and I'm gonna just really pack in that pigment. Oh my god, that's so pigmented. Love that. Good for you, Kylie. So I'm just gonna kind of really pack it in there, and then I'm gonna kind of make light strokes into my inner eye towards the inner part. Okay, this is what I mean by I don't know all the lingo and all the technical stuff. And then I kind of drag some of that down to the bottom here, kind of a V shape. That's what they say. Just to kind of darken it up, I'm gonna take this kind of red maroon shade in the shade Jungle Juice on the top end here, go a little bit below what I just did right there, and just like literally not even that much, but then I'm just gonna kind of blend it into the inner part just like I did with the pink, just to add some warmth to it. And I'm gonna take that same Jungle Juice shade and kind of put that on my bottom part. Now I'm going to take this brush that's actually from it's a Kylie brush. It's from her Peach palette. And I'm just going to kind of, it's just like a blending brush. I'm just going to blend that top all together. I want to add like a little shimmer right here. So I like to conceal that part of my eye where I'm about to put shimmer, just so it'll like really stick to it. And while I still have that kind of damp, I'm going to take this light pink shade right here. It's in the shade On the List. It's like a light pink kind of shimmery shade. I'm just gonna stick it right on top of that concealer. And then I'm gonna take the shade B-Day and put that right on top of it too. Okay, so see, now I have kind of that pop to my eye look right there. Okay, so I told you guys I changed my major, and that's just kind of like sort of a mess, but it's like a controlled mess. But so my major was journalism. I'm a junior right now. I was doing journalism, broadcast journalism to be more specific. And so after last semester, sophomore year, I just really wasn't into the classes I was taking, and I kind of just in denial because I was like, it's just like gonna be a big mess to change my major. But finally I was like, you know what, if I am not liking this now, then and I just continue to not like it, and if I just continue taking these classes that I don't like and then I graduate and don't like my major, then what am I gonna do? Because I don't want to just be unhappy. So I just changed my major to creative media production. So that is what I'm doing now, which still was a good change because it's still in the same college. So some of the classes that I already was gonna need for that I've taken, and then the classes that I was already taking for broadcast are just counting as electives that I was gonna have to take anyways. So you don't want to freaking get a job that you hate. So if you're in college and you don't like your major, then this is me encouraging you to just do what makes you happy. Just, if you're listening out there, I'm just really trying to be motivational, I guess, but just do whatever makes you happy, sisters. So yeah, that's kind of my school update. So I pretty much, this semester is like, I think more than halfway over. So after this semester, I literally only have 3 semesters of school left, which is crazy. And I was just talking to this about my roommate, or I was talking about this to my roommate the other day about how like, I've always been like, I can't wait to graduate college and move and like really just do what I want to do. But it's crazy because now it's like that time's actually coming up and I'm like, it's just a little crazy. I am excited to graduate, but also I'm having fun and I'm gonna miss like living with my friends and stuff in this situation. So now that I have the pink look done, it's just like a super pink fun look. I'm going to put some powder on my face. So I like to use the MAC Studio Fix powder. I am the shade N4. I think this is the first makeup product I ever like used. Like when I started wearing makeup, my mom was like, okay, we're gonna go to MAC, get you some powder. Like I didn't even wear foundation and I just like used this powder. So see, actually sometimes after I put that on, I feel like my contour, like I covered it up or something. So I'm gonna kind of like put a little bit more on my forehead. I do put a little bit on my nose, but I do need to like look more into nose contouring because I never really do it. I like put a little bit on my nose and like pretend like it's doing something, but really it's not. Okay, I always use the Kat Von D tattoo liner. To do my eyeliner, I usually always wing it. And I start at the corner into my eyebrow, bring it down. Pick where I want that to go out to, and then I drag it in. We just love a good old-fashioned bold wing. Okay, so next I like to go ahead and put on a layered mascara after that, and then I'll do some stuff on my face and then do another layer of mascara. And I'll usually do like 2 or 3 layers just because that's how I am, and I think that's pretty actually normal. My favorite drugstore mascara is the Maybelline Falsies Volume Express. I always get the Blackest Black shade. I love the Better Than Sex mascara, but honestly, I just haven't bought it in a while because I know it's only like $13 more than this probably, but sometimes I just can't bring myself to buy it on my good old-fashioned college budget. I actually never use fake eyelashes. I like them and I like the idea of wearing them more, but I just don't because, again, not to toot my own horn, but my eyelashes are just pretty long, so usually with a few layers of mascara I can make my lashes look pretty good. So I'm going to let that sit for a sec and do some blush. I'm just gonna use this Tarte blush in the shade Feisty, and I always use this Real Techniques blush brush that I've literally had for like, this was probably literally my first YouTube video. I wonder if it actually was. It probably wasn't, and I kind of hope it wasn't because that was like 4 years ago, but I've actually had it forever. I'm gonna go in with this Hoola Benefit bronzer and just use the bronzer brush that it came with and just kind of like go in like where I put my contour, blend that in just for a little bit more. I'll put a little bit on my forehead. I'll put a little bit of that on my nose like I usually do, like I said, to pretend like I'm contouring my nose, but really I'm just kind of throwing some stuff on there. I'm going to do some highlight, and I think today I'm gonna go in, or actually I'm going to use this Anastasia, the Sugar Glow Kit, and I'm going to use the shade Stardust, which is this like really super cute pinky highlighting shade, going in with a Morphe brush and just putting that on my upper cheekbones. I just love highlight, so I really like to do it on the end of my nose, my upper lip, and yeah, I just really like a nice little pop like that. I actually am going to, though, just to use some of this Anastasia, the clear brow gel, just to put it over that and set them in place, because a lot of times, like, especially when I'm doing my makeup, when I'm touching my face a lot, my eyebrows will get kind of out of place. I just like to put that on top of them just to make those girlies stay there like I want them to. So in Kylie's birthday collection, she had like the little mini set of some liquid, or just some some lip colors. Why do I not know how to say that? Just like this, it comes with like 6 mini lips, and one of them was Queen. And honestly, I think I might have to buy the actual version of this because I just really love it. So I'm gonna put that on my lips. It's a matte shade. It's super pretty, and it's just in this tiny cute packaging. I think the packaging is so cute, the little mini ones. I have such bold eyes, I'm not gonna do such bold lip, which honestly, I don't always follow that rule because if you wanna be bold all the way around, sisters, you can. Okay, then I'm just gonna do some All Nighter Urban Decay setting spray. And that is my finished makeup look. Like I said, I'm super excited to be making YouTube videos again. And if you want to continue following me on this journey, like this video and subscribe for more videos. If you really honestly have anything that you actually might want to see me make, then don't hesitate. Just leave me a good old-fashioned comment down below. Also, for more fun and we can become better friends, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. My @ is just Madison Pipely, and you can add me on Snapchat, which is also Madison Pipely. And I will see you guys in the next video, which will be very, very soon. Bye!